This week, I wanted to answer the question. This is really a question that somebody wrote in with. I have Venus in Virgo. Does that mean that all the good Venus transits are going to be days where I am unlucky? No. Who told you that? Why would you think that? There's no such thing as being unlucky. There might be such a thing as being lucky, though. But look, you can take my chart as an example. I don't have any planets in their rulerships. I don't have any planets in the signs that they rule. I don't have any planets in the signs of their exaltation. I do have planets in their fall. I do have planets in their exile. So I don't have any of the like quote unquote good lucky signatures. And I do have quite a bit of the hard ones. And this is what I know. And I have 3 planets in signs that they struggle in out of 7 traditional planets. Okay, so that's a lot. That's almost half of my planets are in signs that they struggle in. Did I struggle a lot in my life? Yeah, I did. I wouldn't wish my childhood on anybody. And I'm very grateful for everything that I've been through and I've learned. And it has made me the person that I am. And I know how to do things that I wouldn't have to have done if I would have had a different life and all those things. I am strong. I am like independent. I can do a lot of stuff because of what I lived through. But it wasn't fun. And is that because I have planets in their fall and in their detriment? No, but it does symbolize a struggle. And so my chart is very emblematic of the things that I've personally struggled through and struggled with. And yet I've also gotten myself here. And I've also seen people with a lot of planets in their best signs, right? In their domicile, in their exaltation. I've seen people with all the good things. And it doesn't mean that they do anything with it. And it doesn't mean that they're happy. In fact, some of the people that I know that struggle the most have some of the best planetary, some of the luckiest signatures that you can have. So it's not a one-to-one. So I just want to say that. And then if you have Venus in Virgo and there's a good Venus thing that's happening in the sky, it doesn't really have anything to do with your Venus unless it's literally aspecting it. So they're actually not equated, if that makes sense. Unless you're like a Libra rising or a Taurus rising, then what Venus is doing in the sky impacts you because of where it's happening in your chart or what planets it's connected to. But because you have this Venus and that Venus in the sky is doing this other thing, they don't mean anything to each other unless they're literally connected, unless they're in like an aspect to one another, unless they're in a sign-based relationship. So just know that your Venus in Virgo is a gateway to gorgeousness if you can stop criticizing yourself and all the people that you're in relationships with, which is not a tall order. And we all do that because it's a human thing to do, but a Venus in Virgo really, 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 really does it. And if you can curb that, if you can bring that all the way down, then a lot is available to you. You can get a lot of work done and you can create so many beautiful things. A Venus in Virgo is a crafter. It's a crafter of language and a crafter of academia and a crafter of knowledge and a crafter of wisdom and a crafter of gorgeousness because it's so concerned with the details and it's so dedicated to doing something that is of service and that is of use to other people. And that is beautiful. That really, really is. It's such a gift. So please honor your Venus in Virgo. She's really like on your side and working and working and working. And to remind that part of yourself that works so hard and is so dedicated to doing things that are going to be of use in the world, just remind that part also deserves rest and love and appreciation.